Thank you for joining us to hear about our exciting new venture, Seneca Properties. We do more to make you more. Seneca Properties is a startup residential property management company owned by Irene Russell and Mark Rodriguez. Mark is a licensed architect in New York and North Carolina, and Irene is a property management professional specializing in finance. Both owners will earn their Masters of Business Administration degrees from North Carolina State University in August 2014. Mark and Irene are joined today by their fellow MBA candidate, Drew Robarczyk. Mark and Irene have discussed opportunities relating to real estate for several years, and both have developed a passion for industry. The duo recently moved back to Geneva, New York after 7 years in the RTP area of North Carolina. Recognizing the greater challenges of starting a real estate company of any kind in RTP versus the Finger Lakes, along with family prioritizing, we made the decision to permanently relocate to Geneva and start the property management venture that has come to be known as Seneca Properties. With over 7 years of experience in residential property management and as a licensed real estate broker in New York State, I bring knowledge and skill set to create and grow a startup property management company. I will serve as the general manager of Seneca Properties and only employee at startup. Mark's business and building acumen make him a great partner in the success of Seneca Properties. Drew is a financial services professional with expertise in capital budgeting and investment decision analysis, which are essential to minimizing risk and maximizing cash flows to the firm and client alike. We appreciate his support and input as well as this plan for Seneca Properties. I will be speaking to you today generally about Seneca Properties, then Mark will present some of the details of our business plan and model. Lastly, Drew will take you through some of the numbers. Seneca Properties will be registered as an LLC in New York State before opening for business in January 2015. The company will be based in Geneva, New York, which you can see in this map, Finger Lakes, at the northern end of Seneca Lake in the middle. The service area for Seneca Properties will include secondary markets throughout the Finger Lakes region of central New York, which is displayed here. Some of the future target locations include Canandaigua, Newark, Phelps, Clifton Springs, Farmington, Waterloo, Seneca Falls, Lyons, Shortsville, Manchester, and Penn Yan. Seneca Properties will operate as a full-service property management company. So currently, there are no companies offering full service property management services locally in Geneva, New York. While property owners here enjoy the investment benefits of property ownership, many do not approach their investment as a business. Research tells us that many property owners are on the verge of giving up their investment altogether due to the time investment and headaches of dealing with real property and tenants. Some of these property owners live locally and manage their own properties, while others live remotely and have piecemeal services locally. Because many owners do not approach their real estate investment as a business, they are led to make poor decisions regarding tenant selection and procurement, capital improvements, and record keeping, to name a few. Seneca Properties takes a fully professional approach to property management to maximize our company's profits while making decisions and solving problems from a business mindset that keeps the property owner's best interest in mind. So what do we mean by full service? Well, here's a list of a majority of the services that we will be offering property owners under Seneca Properties. Some of those include property marketing, finding and securing tenants, processing and collecting all security deposits, processing all rental payments, ensuring the owner gets their rental proceeds in a timely manner, handling all service requests, including 24/7 emergency issues, managing all the keys, all inspections, and collecting bids for large projects. In addition, owners will receive monthly owner statements, copies of all paid invoices, and a 1099 and other financial statements at the end of the year. In conjunction with the previously mentioned services, we must also ensure we're taking care of our tenants. We must ensure our properties are maintained, maintenance issues are addressed immediately, and the tenants are treated with the utmost respect. We will be the first in the market to offer full online services for our tenants. These include online service requests, online rent payments, online availability searches, and even an online application process. Positive tenant relationships will help build our network to minimize vacancies, increase rental rates, and maximize the property owner's ROI. Mark will now take us through some details of our business plan and model.
Thank you, Irene. On this slide, we'd like to quickly touch base on some of the features and benefits of our business. Since Seneca Properties will operate your investment property as a business, you can rest easy knowing that decisions are always being made to maximize your return on investment. By actively screening and managing the tenant relationship, Seneca will be able to provide better qualified tenants and shorter vacancies due to our strong reputation for managing great properties. Properties will be highly coveted, and qualified tenants will be interested in your property. Seneca Properties is always working to make you more money, and one way we do this is by making strategic, business-savvy capital improvement recommendations for your investment properties. Properly maintaining, updating, and servicing the rental units will allow rents to be increased, generating more revenue. Allowing Seneca to manage the day-to-day financial record-keeping of your investment will save you time while improving accuracy and consistency. Your tax documents will be prepared for you, and you can be confident in their accuracy. Providing 24-hour emergency service will improve your tenant relationship while ensuring that issues are handled in a timely manner, preventing small problems from turning into big ones. Allowing Seneca to handle this portion of the responsibility saves you time and removes stress from your life. In the end, by allowing Seneca Properties to manage all aspects of your investment property, you will get back your life, reduce stress, and improve the profitability and ROI of your investment. In the United States, the property management industry is a $70 billion industry. Following the Great Recession and housing crash of 2008, home ownership rates are expected to remain flat in the short and midterm future due to uncertainty in the economy and the idea that home ownership was a surefire, no-risk way to riches. There are also a flood of millennials who are more likely to rent, entering the market as baby boomers' children come of age, as well as baby boomers who are looking to simplify their lives. These combine to form a perfect storm for strong multi-unit and single-family rental performance over the next 3 to 5 years. As Irene previously stated, our target market is Geneva, New York, home to several wineries and a booming tourist market. Geneva is also home to the private liberal arts college of Hobart and William Smith. Cornell University's College of Agricultural and Life Sciences and Finger Lakes Community College have satellite campuses in Geneva. Coupled with the strong college rental industry in Geneva is a strong low-income and blue-collar workforce which tend to have higher rental rates. Geneva is a community where 4% of the properties are rental properties, leading to a large pool of potential clients which are almost entirely untargeted in the current market. In comparison to the state of New York, the median household income, median house value, median age, and the foreign-born population are all below the state average for the city of Geneva. The length of stay since moving in, the house age, and the number of college students in Geneva are all above the state average. These market features combine to create a ripe rental market ready for a firm to provide a better way of doing business. As a multi-sided platform, Seneca Properties has two distinct value propositions. Each of these are required because we cannot be entirely focused on our property management clients, neglecting the tenants and vice versa. Providing great tenant service will maintain a great reputation, which will, in turn, allow us to provide even greater service to our management clients. The value propositions are as follows. For property owners who want to reap the benefits of investment property ownership without sacrificing their time and energy, Seneca Properties is a full-service property management company that delivers an increased return on investment while handling all of the needs of the rental property. Unlike local realtors and self-management, Seneca Property relieves property owners of all landlord duties while streamlining cash flows. For residential renters who want to find a new home through a trustworthy source that will maintain the home to high standards, Seneca Properties is a property management company that will follow through and ensure tenant satisfaction before, during, and after their tenancy. Unlike local realtors and private landlords, Seneca Properties offers full online services and timely responses to tenant needs. In the end, each of these value propositions focuses on providing exceptional service and value to our primary clients, which will in turn improve the performance of the other. The competition includes existing real estate firms, vacation rental firms or vacation rentals by owners, an online website, on-campus housing, favorable purchasing conditions, and privately managed apartment complexes. While there are area realtors who offer some property management services, there are none who have a core business model or even a formal business division focused on full-service property management. Seneca Properties plans to network and work with these firms to turn the competition into an ally. We will develop these partnerships by offering referral fees to agents for a property management client or tenant to the firm. This strategy will make other firms more likely to refer their piecemeal rental clients, allowing them to stay focused on their core business. Many of the properties and our main competition in this market are self-managed by the owners, which leads to underperforming properties, providing an opportunity for Seneca Properties to come in and improve on the investment performance. Hiring a property manager allows the owner to reap the benefit of real estate investment without the headaches of managing those properties personally. This particular competition is important because it has a significant impact on our pricing structure. We have to make sure our pricing is positioned to provide enough value that owners won't decide to just do it themselves. It will be vital for Seneca Properties to demonstrate the value we're providing to these owners through financial incentives as well as non-financial incentives like time, family, and stress. By providing full-service property management, we are completely differentiated from any competition in our target. We anticipate that our level of service will further differentiate us from individual landlords who do not have the resources or urgency to provide top-notch tenant service. Another point of differentiation with macro market level full-service property management firms will be our responsiveness and availability, since we are a local provider. Voice of the customer research tells us that these out-of-town companies have caused owners to move away from the property management model. One key component of our marketing strategy is our pricing model, which we expect to remain mostly flat at 7% commission while allowing individual contract negotiation with clients. Additional revenue streams would be generated through tenant procurement fees, renewal fees, application fees, late fees, pet fees, startup fees, advertising and promotion fees, and maintenance income. Pricing of the rental properties or rent amounts will be determined in conjunction with the owner using recommendations from Seneca. Ultimately, the final pricing decisions will remain the property owners. Bait and hook models will be used to attract property management clients as well as new tenants. We may run specials waiving tenant application fees, owner startup fees, etc., but these run on an as-needed basis to stimulate growth. We anticipate waiving startup fees for the first 5 to 10 clients. Building key relationships with local realtors, power players, and other partners will be vital at startup. We also plan to flood the market with advertising and promotion to get the word out. We plan to be involved in the community and be an active participant by sponsoring, appearing at, and advertising at local events. Radio, newspaper, and direct mailers are still effective advertising mediums in this market, and we plan to utilize these. We will also capitalize on online marketing and advertising channels, which will include a company website, all property management, Craigslist, Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, Yelp, and Yahoo. Implementing effective marketing strategies to flood the targeted market and by providing exceptional service, Seneca Properties will quickly be able to penetrate the market and begin to take significant share. Now I will hand it off to Drew for financials.
Our team tested the pricing and revenue model using the rule of 4s and 5s. The price we used was $87, which is 10% of the estimated average rental rate. We expect our commission rates to average 7%, but other fees we collect from property owners will increase the actual percentage of rent we collect as revenue. We determined that our adoption rate is 65% using the rule of 4s and 5s because 13 out of 20 respondents gave a 4 or a 5. There are approximately 5,573 houses in Geneva, of which 2,305 are renter occupied. So this is our addressable market size, giving a target market of 1,585 houses or properties. Using this model, our potential revenue is estimated to be $89,645. As a property management startup, Seneca Properties does not plan to take on any debt until the firm is established and solvent enough to absorb additional financing expenses. Seneca will be financed at its start from the personal cash reserves of its owners and independent investors wishing to hold an equity position in the company. Additionally, the company will use revenues from customers to fund future growth and investment. Launching in January of 2015, after 1 year, Seneca expects to make a small profit or break even. Seneca's goal for a year and customer base in December 2015 is 20 properties under management. Even if this modest goal is not achieved, the risk of negative profit after 1 year is low due to the low capital costs and investments required early on. By year-end 2017, operating margin is expected to break 20%, and by year-end 2019, this is 5 years out, operating margin is expected to reach 30%. Based on industry reports and expected growth in the property management industry, the team has designed 3 scenarios that could possibly occur: a base case, worst case, and best case scenario. Base case having a probability of 45%, worst case with a probability of 25%, and best case having a probability of 30%. Annual expected EBITDA is as follows based on these probabilities. Year-end 2015, approximately 4,926. Year-end 2016, 10,134. 2017, 45,080. 2018, 63,898. And 2019, 131,381. Seneca Properties will eventually invest in property and equipment needed for maintenance and possibly office space. However, this company does not expect to complete the activities within the first 5 years. Any maintenance needs will be sourced through contractors that can provide their own equipment. To summarize, Seneca Properties is a residential property management company and manages properties for a variety of real property owners and their tenants. Seneca will relieve owners from the burden of managing their property by offering maintenance and bookkeeping services and a host of other services required in the landlord-tenant relationship. The property management industry is a $70 billion industry in the United States. With home ownership rates likely to remain flat for the short and midterm future, the industry is likely to see consistent growth and opportunities in the rental space. Geneva, New York is home to a wide array of customer segments. Student rentals are a strong primary market, and there's other possible markets for Seneca to grow into, including the young professional market and vacation rental market. Finally, Seneca Properties has a management team with over a decade of combined experience in the industry. This, combined with supplemental skills gained as MBA students, is certainly a team that's poised for success. For additional inquiries, or if you're interested in joining our team, please contact Irene Russell. Thank you for attending our presentation.